For a long time, people have been complaining about roads and how is it that we can ensure that we repair our roads, we dual some of them, so that then we reduce congestion. Like people going to Nakuru and upwards, the northern corridor, there is always jam during festive season. We just come from Easter. But now the Rironi Mausamit Road is going to be dualed through a PPP agreement. So that is going to be a very good solution. The Nithi Bridge, which required about 5 billion minimum, the Killer Bridge, now it also has gotten funding. You remember that was an issue that President addressed recently just before he started his Mount Kenya tour. Also the issue of Northern Bypass, the dualing there to reduce the congestion, and also the Kiambu Road. So that will really help. Places like Eldoret now is a new city. As per last year, July, they are going to have another Eastern Bypass, and 2 more roads there, are going to be constructed. So you can see for sure all of this are very, very important. It's going to find pathways into markets for people in Mosoriot, in Moiben, all of the places that really require, that support. The roads will connect villages to markets, making it easier for farmers to sell their crops and for small businesses to grow. So you can picture, for example, a farmer in a remote village who can now get their maize or avocado to the market. And we are very happy because we have a green channel with the Chinese for our green products, like avocado, like macadamia. Last week we had a very robust debate with members of parliament about the cost of macadamia per kilo. And this will lead to faster marketing earnings for their families and will create jobs for them, putting money into their pockets. So I think it's very important. The SGR, for example, which already connects Mombasa to the hinterland, is getting a boost with plans to extend it to Uganda. We have now phase 2B and 2C that really had a challenge in terms of financing. But I'm happy that has now been cracked, because that's something we have been engaging as a government since the last time that we constructed this. And it will actually make it cheaper and faster to move goods across East Africa, because we are the hub, and Kenya is actually a transit economy for small business owners and even big business owners, so that we have lower transport costs for freight and more profits to invest in their shops and farms, and of course making sure that we are richer and better. So we have better market for Kenyan farmers through the kind of pathways, the Belt and Road initiatives, the Green Channel, and of course, direct investment, foreign direct investment. As you may be aware, Kenya has actually been the one attracting startup capital, according to Big Deals, for 2 years running. In the year 2023, $800 million US. Last year, $638 million US. And so therefore, really, we are up, we are up and running. And most importantly, also, the other issue that is important in terms of these jobs, we are not just talking about manual jobs, but also technology and skills transfer, so that then the agreement between ourselves and the country will ensure that we, do a lot of e-commerce, vocational training. We are also dealing with the issue of cybercrime because of the new UN Convention on Cybercrime, because that's a big issue, and the digital economy. And we'll have more and more Chinese tech firms setting up in Kenya and creating jobs for our youth under our 5th pillar of the digital superhighway and creative economy, having them to assemble phones here and online businesses, So we'll have training programs, basically, the Ajira program that has trained over 600,000 youth, 693 to be precise, so that people can also start their own companies, So you can imagine a young person in a place like Kisumu learning how to build a smartphone or run an online store. And then, of course, that's e-commerce. That's the future that we are building together.